Well, this is a story that hits a little bit too close to home for me because right now, everybody that we like on YouTube, specifically in this video, Omni, as well as our friend Dumpy, they're getting f***ed over massively on like a wide scale with false copyright claims being issued out. I mean, this problem's always existed on YouTube, but lately it's been happening like way too often. And I have a personal history of getting my channels completely by all these like false claims, both legitimate claims all being spammed at me at once, but also illegitimate claims coming from people that are claiming to be like a company that owns a piece of media when they don't own that piece of media at all. Yeah, so believe it or not, on YouTube, it's actually very easy to lie if you want to issue a false copyright claim, even though that's both against the law, but also against YouTube's own TOS. They don't enforce that at all, apparently. Are you aware of this? Because
yeah, there's been a lot going on more recently. I mean, it comes in waves. Like every now and then there'll be a drama that'll come up where you see like tons of it happening all at once, and then it'll be kind of low key for a little while, and then tons of it will happen all at once, and it'll be low key. And right now it's at a peak once again. So
recently Omni tweeted, getting falsely copyright struck by some group named Network MGD. They go around claiming content that isn't theirs, reject any appeals, and steal the revenue from the videos. I'm quite literally powerless to this form of theft because YouTube won't protect its creators. So obviously a lot of people gave him support or whatever. He included some screenshots here of his video, which is being claimed by a company. So understand what's going on here, guys. This is like a fucking Aiden Ross clip that Omni played in his video. So this company is claiming they own Aiden Ross's content and is now punishing Omni, claiming the video, claiming the revenue from said video, and also putting Omni's channel at risk for getting a strike. I mean, just there's so many reasons why claiming somebody is just bad that don't even need to be explained, but especially a frivolous claim, you know?
Yeah. I wonder, because apparently Omni goes on to explain that this company has actually been doing this for like years.
Yeah, there's tons of examples of people pointing this out, of people getting striked by this specific network, Create MGD, and spoiler alert, by the way, eventually YouTube did address the situation after Omni directly went to war with said company, but they're one of like thousands of companies that get away with doing this, lying about owning all these clips. They'll just like, companies will just come out and claim that they own a bunch of memes, a bunch of like streamers content, and it's all fraudulent. And in order to fight them, you have to give them your full docs completely.
Yeah, like as soon as, so basically once they file a claim, for anyone who doesn't know the process by now, you know, you can dispute it, which you don't have to do anything to dispute. You just basically dispute with the company, and then the company has the full rights to say, no, actually the claim is legit, which obviously when it's fraudulent, they're just going to say that it's a legit claim because they're lying frauds.
Yeah.
So then after that, the only way you can do it is through an appeal, which means you have to send your full name, your full docs, your full address, everything. And so Omni was, you know, he made his video and he was ranting. He's like, I'm not going to give this person my docs after they're already being malicious to me and targeting me. Why would I do that? This is infuriating. And he's completely right. Now, I really, honestly, I've seen this, like he gave examples of like for years. I think he gave one of these is back from 2020 where they were complaining about Create MG. Yeah, this one right here.
Oh, this one?
Woman, yeah. She says, hi team YouTube. Would you be able to look into what I believe is a false claim on this latest video? Other creators have been able to react to this video without issue, yet it is blocked. And I think that it says Create, yeah, you can barely see it right there, but it does say Create Net. Yeah, that's Create
yeah.
Net. So it's the same one. It's the same company from 2020 that's been striking these, or
so for 3 years, they've just been going rogue, probably farming potentially like millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars in ad revenue, stealing it from people over content they don't even own.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, how much money has a company like this made when they can get away with this for 3 years? And also, not everyone goes to like the extent to like make sure it's like taken care of. Some people have videos striked and they just like give up, or they're just
most people give up because they give up because you have to dox yourself alone. Now, a way you can avoid doing this is if you set up a PO box. You can just like, you know, submit your PO box address without having to reveal your own information. But what if you haven't told people your name, right? Like, I mean, if you look at like what all you have to submit, it's not just address. It's like full legal name, country, and stuff like that. You know, obviously people aren't going around telling people their address or whatever, but people also aren't necessarily open about their identity, period. But you have to submit that to a bunch of frauds too, to a bunch of criminal. Like you have to show criminal your most sensitive information, where you live.
I think YouTube did end up responding to this situation because I know Omni made a follow-up tweet where he decided to go to war with this company. He made a video where he said, we're declaring war. He said, I'm tired of this. This is infuriating. Here's all the evidence of them doing it for years. He made that just a couple days ago. And then yesterday, he made a follow-up saying he won.
So yeah, you can see here, even on Twitter, YouTube responded. Omni, first of all, said, update, they doubled down on the copyright claim, and now my channel is at risk of getting a strike again. This was before he's getting fucked. A day later, Team YouTube responded and said, heard back, we found out that this claim is invalid and have already taken appropriate action on the relevant references. The claim should be released in the next 48 hours. We'll also be reaching out to the claiming partner shortly to notify them of these invalid claims. We're here if you have any other questions. So YouTube has, officially announced that they're, letting the Create Network know that they don't own which is great. But again, this is 3 years of theft and, that this company has enacted. And like I said, they're not the only ones. I've personally been over multiple times on YouTube by specific individuals. They'll create weird up music, like sound bites of my content. They'll create music and then they'll submit this music and try to own the copyright to this said music of just weird clips of my voice mashed together. And then they'll strike my content that has my voice in it, which is all of my content. And YouTube will actually take these claims seriously until, of course, I counteract them. Now, luckily, obviously, I have a PO box. And my name's already, I use my name publicly. So I don't really care about people knowing my name. Obviously, everybody knows my name. So I fight these claims and I'm able to let YouTube know that these are not legitimate at all. These are from thieves from all the way across the fucking world. And then eventually these people are put on blacklist where YouTube no longer takes them seriously. But that's a specific example. And I'm also lucky enough to know people that have connections with YouTube that were able to help me out. Most people have no access to anyone.
They don't have connections. Some people can't even get access to a PO box. And like you said, some people don't want to share their names. So there's so many reasons why this can be horrible for you if you're a creator. Now, I don't know if this is an insane thing to suggest or if I just don't understand the law, but I feel like when you get to the point where you want to file an appeal, it looks like YouTube completely has the capability to look into a claim to see if it's invalid.
Yeah.
I feel like there should be another option to submit that you believe the claim is invalid for YouTube to review it, because they're able to do it. I mean, they did it here for Omni.
Well, this is where it gets into shaky legal ground, because a lot of how YouTube runs their copyright claiming system is dependent on US law. Right.
Yes.
So YouTube, they have to respond to all copyright, takedown requests, DMCA, stuff like that. YouTube is legally required to respond to all legitimate requests. The problem is that not all of these requests are legitimate. A lot of them are fraudulent.
But yeah, obviously YouTube has the capability to say, actually, this is fraudulent.
Right.
So I guess the only way to do that is just through Twitter.
You have to drum up attention, get everybody to support your case. And, for Omni, obviously, he's in a position where he can go to war and get instant results the next day, which is great. But for, little Billy, who just uploaded his Minecraft Let's Play that's getting claimed by all these retards that are trying to get him banned or whatever, he can't go on Twitter. Well, he can, but nobody's going to see that.
It's going to get 10 likes.
Yeah.
No one's going to care.
Yeah. He has to hope that somebody me or Omni or somebody even bigger than both of us sees that shit and helps him out, which probably won't happen, unfortunately.
So it's not only huge content creators that are owning the system right now and taking advantage of it. Even Dumpy still is totally.
Dude, our man Dumpy, who we supported a couple weeks ago when Brent Rivera was going after him, well, he's still in the exact same situation. As a matter of fact, he had to take a 7-day vacation off of YouTube because one of his older videos got striked. But meanwhile, the claimed videos he had on his channel from Brent Rivera, that Brent Rivera has admitted now to claiming said videos. Well, remember when he said he apologized and he even gave Dumpy $400 in a peace offering, once again claiming that, he was going to remove all of the bullshit. Well, guess what? It's been 2 weeks now and the claims are still attached to the videos. Brent actually believed that he could just lie to Dumpy and tell him that he was going to remove the claims and then not do it, but also give him $400. Meanwhile, Dumpy just lost 7 days of revenue, which, spoiler alert, is a lot more than $400 fucking dollars.
Yeah. No, Brent Rivera is totally screwing him. And I think he's basically just ghosted the internet again for the past or ghosted this whole drama for the past week. I think he's still posting.
The last time Brent Rivera interacted with this drama is when Dumpy challenged him to a fight on Twitter, and then Brent liked the tweet and then unliked it 5 minutes later, like a complete pussy.
Yeah. No, Brent Rivera would never fight him, even though for a second he might have thought, oh, this could be good content. He immediately backed out.
Nope. He immediately got cold feet because he's a little LA bitch. So, Brent Rivera.
Yeah, Brent Rivera's a total bitch.
Yeah.
Everything about him is slimy, pathetic, sad. He's just a little soy boy.
Yep. And honestly, I'll end off the video by saying this. Last year, Quantum TV versus the Act Man was a major copyright-focused drama that took place. And it resulted in the entire website of YouTube, the entire commentary community and beyond, campaigning for Quantum TV's ban because he was a malicious, copyright, fraudulent, abusing retard, right?
Yeah.
Brent Rivera seems like he wants to fill Quantum TV's shoes and become the new guy that suddenly everybody wants banned from YouTube. And honestly, if that's the case, I support it, because going after somebody's videos and fraudulently claiming them is a form of soft censorship. And in my opinion, if you want to go after somebody's right to criticize you, you have no right to be on the fucking platform.
Yeah, well, it's not only soft censorship, it is a crime. It's illegal.
Yeah.
What he's doing is completely
It's a
illegal.
crime. It's against TOS. It's
Yeah, everything he's
bitch
doing
made.
here.
I mean, what more do you need? It's
Yeah.
horrible.
So hashtag ban Brent Rivera.
Unless he removes the claims, I would agree with that. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, I mean, it's the same thing as Quantum. It's all of these guys.
Yeah.
We need to take away big YouTubers' little crutch that they have where they know, that, oh, I can just claim this guy or strike him or do all this weird underhanded shit. Fuck these guys. We need to take away these like tools that they have.
Yeah, well, there needs to be consequences. Like the tools are there.
Yeah.
The tools have to be there for actual copyright. But these people have been getting away with it for so long. The only backlash they get is a couple people get mad at them for a couple weeks, and that's it.
And then people forget about it.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't ban them. YouTube doesn't take real serious action against them. So this kid should be fucking owned. Why are YouTube allowing creators in their platform that do this shit, that put up these claims, and then just like ghost it and leave it up there and steal revenue and commit criminal acts against fair use content creators? Why?
And it's so normalized, and nobody even realizes the extent of what's going on here. People just see like a YouTuber claim somebody and they think that that guy's an asshole. And it's like, no, they're not just an asshole. They're technically a criminal.
Yes.
That's bad.
That's really shit. That's
Yes.
horrifying.